Hi everyone, it is Julie from Nobody's Beauty Guru, and today I have zero makeup on. I've decided that I need to film an intro to a new project pan that I have coming up. I wanted a little bit of makeup, but lately I have not been wearing that much. I've been working from home, going to the office with my mom to help her with real estate stuff, and we're writing. I don't have a ton of reasons to put on makeup unless I'm filming, but I found that I don't want a full face of foundation. I haven't really been wearing any. I've been spot correcting with a concealer, and I've just been doing brows, and I've been doing a little bit of eyeshadow and a little bit of blush and a little bit of highlighter on naked skin. That's what we're gonna do today. I have decided just to give you a quick tutorial of how I do like my super minimal makeup. I don't know if you want to see it, but I was sitting down and I figured, why don't I just do a chit-chatty get ready with me, which I don't ever do, but I'm gonna do it today. All right, in front of me, I have very few products. Lately, I've been using this e.l.f. shadow as a eye base, so I don't need a primer with this. I'm gonna bring you guys in closer, and I apologize for my face, but I'm gonna bring you in closer. But I'm just going to use this. I'm not going to prime. All right, so no primer. Just going to use this on a synthetic brush because, you know, green products, synthetic. And I just kind of lay this down. I actually use this up through the crease and just make it a one shadow look. I don't really do anything else to it. I just leave it like this. Guys, yesterday I went with my baby sister wedding dress shopping. In the morning we started off with mimosas. And then she gave us these gorgeous gifts to ask us to be her bridesmaids because I'm one of 4 girls. And so we're all going to be in the wedding. And that was a great way to start the day. We went to the bridal salon and she found her dress and it is stunning. That's kind of how I leave this, guys. We went to lunch afterwards and it was so much fun. And then we went back to my sister's house that we started off at, hung out for a little bit, had some drinks, watched Hocus Pocus with my nieces and nephew, and it was so much fun. It was a great day. Out of my sisters, I usually wear more than they do. They usually like call it quits at mascara, and that's, you know, pretty much it. So I didn't want to be full face in pictures while they kind of weren't. So I'm just going to take this and buff out the edges a little bit, and then I'll decide if I want to go in with anything else. But this is usually how I leave it. Sorry if you can hear my phone buzzing. Every now and then, if I get fancy, which maybe I'll do, I'll take one of these colors, usually the darker plum shade, and add a little bit out here in the outer corner, just to darken it up a little bit, because I'm going to be filming. Otherwise I probably would have just left it. My only issue is that I've been using this for like a little while now. They're not that pigmented, so I don't love this. It's usable, but this is the darkest shade in the palette and there's really not a ton of pigmentation on it. I'm going to take a little tiny brush. I've got my detailer from Real Techniques, and I'm going to take a little bit of this cream shadow, which I've been desperately trying to hit pan on, and I just did. I'll show you in a second. And just pop this in my inner corner. I can't believe I finally hit pan. That is crazy. I've really been trying, guys. And of course it just happens. You can see how bright that is. It works as an inner corner. Yay! Alright, so sometimes I'll take a little bit of this pink and just run it over the taupey color, but I'm going to leave it as is, which is Cruisin' Chic, by the way, this smudge pot. And then I'm just keeping these out on my desk to use because that's all I've been using. That's all I've been doing. Alright, that's it for the eyes. I don't smudge anything underneath when I do something this simple. I don't do a liner when I do anything this simple. I will just take my pencil and line my waterline. And that's it. And that's how I define my lashes. I will still use mascara. But I typically do that after my brows. That's my peepers. Alright, so I'm going to use a little bit of this, which is the Wet n Wild Just Light Ivory. I've got a couple little spots over here that I'm just going to cover. And this I find actually sets really well, so I don't feel like I have to set it with powder. It's definitely too light, but what are you gonna do? Not everything matches when you're trying to pan it. Then I'm gonna take my stipple brush, which is dirty because I used it the other day, and this, and I'm going to, I've gotta like manhandle this just to pick up product because it's getting really dry. And then just stipple this on my cheeks. Just to give me a little bit of color, otherwise it's not really cute. I was gonna see if I wanted to do my e.l.f. brow pencil, which is brand new, or if I wanted to just use my Gimme Brow, but I think I need some pencil because my brows are a hot mess right now, guys. I got my mirror in front of me. I feel like out of everything that I do, my brows are the one thing I am never very happy with, ever. They're also in desperate need of shaping. Does anybody else have any Halloween traditions that you keep up? We do every year, we do the Hocus Pocus with the kids because how can you not? But other than that, we don't really have traditions anymore as my sisters have gotten married and had kids and, you know, they do their own thing. We don't really have anything that we do anymore as a family. So it's nice to take a little bit of time before the craziness of Thanksgiving and Christmas and do the Hocus Pocus night. That's been recently in the last couple years because my nieces are 11 and then my nephew is 4 and my other niece is 2. So she sat through part of the movie, but my nephew for the first time at 4 really sat down and watched it and he liked the blonde one. I'm trying to pan this brow stuff. This is by Essence. This is their Make Me Brow. Yeah. And it's not bad, but I feel like I'm at the end of it. It's fine. I'm working my way through it. Because I'm also trying to work through my, what is this, Opal by Becca. I'm going to put this down as a base, just a little bit. And then I'll put something over that. Because when you're panning, guys, you use everything that you can. Don't you? I mean, I feel like that's the way you do it. You just use whatever you can. Do I need to add something in here? Do I need like concealer? I thought I might be able to get away with it, but I feel like maybe I can't. BH Cosmetics number 4. I don't know what this is because there's no like names or numbers, and I'm just gonna take this underneath my eye a little bit. Is that making any bit of difference? It usually will if it's under like concealer and then a foundation, but on its own, it doesn't do too bad. This is the Pixie Color Corrector in Peach. It's in like the little tube. It's the brightening peach. I like it. This is a repurchase. I've had this a couple times. I know this feels like a long time. I'm going to edit it down. Hopefully it won't feel like a long time when you're watching it. But it really isn't. It's very, very simple. I don't do that much. I'm going to take my, what is this, Real Techniques contour brush, which I don't use for contour. And I'm just going to like equally go into all that glitters and just, and I'm just going to pop that on the tops of my cheeks. Because I can. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with glowing when I have such minimal makeup on, but I just am. Plus, panning, guys. I'm just going to put on a little bit of mascara. I've been using the Ulta Curled Up Curling and Sculpting Mascara because I've been looking for that dupe for the Benefit Roller Lash. This one's not bad, but it doesn't give me quite as much as that one does, but it's pretty close. I mean, my lashes need a ton of help. They are not curled, they're not long, they're not particularly voluminous. Over volume, I definitely like length and curl. So, it works with what I have. I try not to weigh down the root too much. I try to leave it on the outside, but no matter what I do though, like I get little fallout just immediately from like off the brush, and it bothers me. So this is kind of where I've been leaving it. I'm going to take a little bit of ColourPop's Lumiere 2. I'll put this on, and then I'm going to film, and this is all I've been wearing. This is it, guys. This is my like easy everyday go-to look now. And it's not the most exciting, but it does get through a whole bunch of the products that I want to be panning. So this has been a not as chatty as normal, but a little bit chatty. You got a little bit of backstory about how my day's gone and my fall so far. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Nothing on my skin anywhere but up on the cheek area, and then I go. Then I'm done. My minimal, no foundation makeup. I hope you guys have enjoyed this mini tutorial chatty video. If you did, be sure to give me a big old thumbs up, click subscribe, and I will see all of you in my next video. Bye guys.